Hello, my name is Tamil Selvan. In this short video, I'm going to show you how to apply GPFS patch on HADR for pureScale setup running on AIX platform. This should also be applicable to just a pureScale setup running on AIX platform. DB2 pureScale is a cluster technology that provides extreme scalability and continuous availability. However, it does not provide protection from site failure. Starting from DB2 10.5, you can set up standby pureScale cluster at remote DR site, configure HADR between DC and DR, and sync up both of them online that will provide protection from site failures. In this example, let's assume we have a pureScale setup with 2 member and 2 CF on both DC and DR site. I will show you how to apply GPFS patch in such environment without affecting the availability of DB2. It is always a best practice to apply patch on a standby or DR site so that we do not disturb the primary database that can continue to service applications. Also, to apply GPFS patch, you do not need to stop the entire cluster. Instead, you can apply one host at a time. Let me now show you how to apply GPFS patch step by step that has 4 parts. Before applying patch, it's important that we need to stop all the DB2 and pureScale related services. As instance user, stop the DB2 instance services. As root user, bring both TSA and GPFS cluster into maintenance mode. In part 2, stop GPFS services and apply the patch. As root user, bring down GPFS services. Make sure the service is down using getState command, and unload the kernel extension for GPFS using mmfsenv. Remove if there is any existing patch on this host. db2ck GPFS command can be used to find out if there is any patch for GPFS is already installed on this host. It is available under DB2's installation directory. Then apply the patch using emgr command. Once the patch is applied, you can start the GPFS service and mount the GPFS file systems on this particular node. In part 3, bring the services that we stopped before. As root user, bring the TSA and GPFS cluster out of maintenance mode. As instance user, start the instance. Repeat part 1 to 3 on all other hosts, which means we apply the patch on other host in this cluster. However, this is not enough for the patch to take effect in the cluster. There is another important step. Commit the GPFS fix at cluster level. As root user, run db2 cluster-cfs-commit to commit the GPFS patch in this cluster. Please note that this particular activity will create a momentary outage in the cluster. With this, we are done with applying the GPFS patch on DR site. So how to apply the patch on the DC site? As you know already, it's always a best practice to apply patch on DR site. Let's exchange the role using db2 takeover command. With this, the role of DC has become DR and DR has become DC. Now let's proceed to apply the patch on the new DR site by repeating the part 1 to 4. Once the patch is applied, we can fail back to the original DC site by running the takeover command on the new DR site. With this, we are done with applying GPFS patch in HADR for PureScale environment. Thank you for watching this video.